Yes, I am the Chief Justice of the San Andreas Judiciary. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Nexus Technologies, and I am a partner in Sidebar and Tobacco.
Can you state for the courts today how long you've been in the Chief Justice position?
I think 7 months, since November.
Okay. Can you retell the courts how long you've been a justice within the state of San Andreas?
A justice?
Correct.
Probably a year.
Okay. Thank you. Do you recall why you were here today?
Yeah.
Could you restate the events from the evening of June 30th, 2024 to your best recollection?
Yeah, so Doc and I were on our way to Rick's house. We heard he was renovating it, so we wanted to stop by and listen. Not listen, but take a look. We got there and he wasn't there. So we decided.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Just drive back to. I think we were going to Sidebar. I don't know. But we stopped by Ella's house at the time to drop off a welcome to the neighborhood letter, because we had found that she had moved, just recently purchased the house. Doc exited the car. We didn't want to pull in her driveway, so he pulled. It was pretty much in the middle of the street. He exited the car, went up to the mailbox, went to open it, and as he did, Ella jumped down off of her roof with a gun, and then I think it was Emily, I don't know her new name, also jumped down. She aimed her gun at us. We attempted to leave the area. She told us no. Told us to come into her parking lot or driveway. I didn't say a word. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. So I stayed quiet pretty much the entire time while she aimed her gun at both Doc and I. Wouldn't let us leave. Continued rambling off questions like, why are we there? How did we find out that she lived there? And so on. Eventually, she put her firearm down, at which point Doc sped off, where she said if we ever came back, she would shoot us. And we went to VPD to.
Hey, it was so nice. Wonderful holiday. Aww, okay. So cute.
From the events that night, were you the driver or the passenger?
Passenger.
Do you recall what you and Justice Hilliard were wearing that night?
Do I recall what I was wearing? No, I don't.
Okay. Do you recall if it was day or nighttime during these events?
It was nighttime.
At any point, did you witness the defendant's mailbox be vandalized?
I didn't know. I was, like I said, I was in the car the whole time, so I didn't go up to the mailbox.
Do you recall what the firearm looked like?
Yeah, it was like a, I don't know, kind of, it was a pistol, but it was red, white, and blue.
To reiterate, did you feel threatened by anything the defendant said to you?
Objection leading.
I'm asking him to reiterate.
Okay, then asked and answered then.
That's the same, just move on, please.
Yep. Do you recall the police officers that spoke to you at VPD?
Yeah, it was Zach Sanchez, Detective Zach Sanchez. And then I think I also spoke with Marshall Wheatkins very briefly.
Okay. Were you clocked in at the time of these events?
Yeah.
Are you aware if the defendant was clocked in as the governor at the time of these events?
I'm not
Objection
sure.
assumes facts, not in evidence.
He would be one of the only few witnesses able to recall if he had noticed her being around on duty that day, Your Honor.
Yeah, overall you may answer.
I don't remember if she was on duty at the time of the incident, but I know she was on duty during the day at some point.
Do you recall submitting an interview with Detective Sanchez, Jackson, and Oliver Hall?
Yes.
Do you have a good or positive working relationship with the defendant?
No.
Have you ever been treated with hostility by the defendant before?
Objection leading.
I wasn't even done with my question, Your Honor.
You may finish the question and then we'll review the objection.
Thank you. Have you ever been treated with hostility by the defendant before, either verbally or physically, that you can remember?
Can I answer?
I'm going to overrule the objection. It's just asking the witness here on the stand just about some history and painting a picture. So I will allow you to answer that.
Yes, I have.
This exciting court.
Okay. Circling back
brief
to the
start.
interview, you were asked if you felt this could have been a way to assassinate you, and you stated it could have been, to quote exactly as you said, "I don't know, Mamie." Some time has passed now. You've been able to think about this situation. We would like to ask you the same question here on the stand. Do you feel the defendant tried to use you in this situation as an excuse to assassinate you?
Objection leading.
He's the only one who can testify to his own statements that he has said from his own mouth, Your Honor.
Have a further response.
Oh my
if you'd
god,
like.
thank you for the subs.
Regardless of him being the only one to answer that, the question's
Shit.
form is what is leading, not the contents, if you will.
Ms. Ashford, would you like to rephrase?
No, at this time we can withdraw our question.
Okay.
No further questions at this time.
Thank you. Defense, would you like an opportunity
Yes,
to cross?
Of course, Your Honor. Hey, Killian.
Hello.
I guess I'll try to start at the start. How did you and Doc learn the location of the governor's house?
A friend of Doc's told Doc.
Okay. And how did you determine it was recently purchased?
Yeah.
I believe
I am
that's what was told to Doc.
Okay. Whose idea was it to go there?
I think it was just spur of the moment. So, I mean, maybe mutual.
Okay. Were you kind of together with Doc for most of that day?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you notice the broken mailbox earlier in that day?
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered in the prosecution's lines of questioning.
Yes, sustained.
I did have a rebuttal if you're willing to entertain it, Your Honor.
Just continue. Just carry on. Next question.
Damn, shut him down.
Give me 1 second.
Aw.
Are you aware of any
Thank you.
threats to the governor's life?
Objection, Your Honor, facts not in evidence.
Oh, hit her back with that shit.
My rebuttal would be it's the same line of I'm asking if he's aware. I'm not referencing any facts that are not in evidence.
Then, Your Honor, another objection add on to that lacks foundation. Was not not built in the prosecution's line of questioning.
I will sustain the lack
It's
of
out of
foundation,
scope.
So if you'd like to ask any more questions relating to that, you may.
Yes, very nice. Thank you so much. I just get back from Bahamas today.
Okay. Did either of you
Turks and Caicos in Bahamas.
inform the governor that you were going to their house?
Objection, Your Honor, lacks foundation as well.
Just beyond the
I
scope.
assume you have a rebuttal.
The foundation
it
is that
was
this whole thing is
beautiful.
built on them going to the governor's house. I don't see how there is a lack of foundation here.
Your Honor, in the defendant's own answers, he stated that they had driven. There was no form of him stating that there was any contact, so therefore lacks foundation. Nothing was ever mentioned on the piece of contact between them or the governor.
I will overrule the objection, and Chief Justice, you may answer.
Can you
Oops.
repeat the question?
Yeah, did
So
either
beautiful.
you or Doc inform the governor that you were going to their house?
No.
Okay. To the best of your knowledge, would the governor know that you've learned the location of her house?
Objection, Your Honor. One moment.
What?
There's a little demon that decided to walk in at the same time. Objection, Your Honor, calls for speculation.
Sustain?
Okay. Judging by no rebuttal, I will sustain the objection.
All right. 1 moment. Let's talk about the police interview on the 3rd.
Okay.
Did you and Doc and Oliver Hall arrive to that together?
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered in the prosecution's line of questioning.
My rebuttal is I don't think that question was asked.
Yes, it was, Your Honor. I have notes of it. If we could have the transcript be reviewed on that.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Do not mind at all.
You'll have to give a moment for the transcript.
No problem.
One minute. Listen, yes, I give you my Facebook. You can see all my pictures. Shit, that's not the box I wanted.
Let the record show the state asked if the witness remembers submitting an interview with Detective Jackson, Detective Sanchez, and Oliver Hall present during the interview.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's not the same question, so I will overrule the objection in this case. If you can repeat the question for the witness, please.
Yeah, of course. For your interview on July 3rd, did you, Doc Hilliard, and Oliver Hall arrive together?
No.
Okay, in that case, did you all drive separately? How did you guys get there?
I drove. Oliver Hall was already there for his cell rep.
How the fuck would you know?
Okay.
Hilliard
Was
get there.
Oliver Hall already representing you prior to getting there?
I called him on the way.
Okay. Apologies. At around 6 minutes, you say, no, I believe, sorry, around 6 minutes of that interview, you say, quote, "It's no discrepancy, no public secret that I can't stand the governor. It's very public knowledge that she doesn't like me and I don't like her." Was that your opinion of the governor prior to these events?
Yeah.
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant to the case at hand.
My rebuttal is that the relationship between the Killian, Doc, and the governor, I think, is tantamount for why they were at the governor's house to begin with, which is very relevant to the case.
Your Honor, it has nothing to do why she pulled a gun on him.
Any further rebuttal?
My further rebuttal is that the state already explored the relationship between Killian and the governor, so if it is not relevant, I don't see the point of the earlier questions.
A final rebuttal from the state. We did ask if there was any previous threats against the governor, to which the individual on the stand has already answered. So at this point, it's becoming redundant.
Yeah, I see both viewpoints here. I think
Oh my God.
ultimately it falls down to that it's being asked in a different way, and it's directly referring back
Bro,
to
get rid of
evidence
your
that's been
hiccups,
submitted
man.
to the record. So we'll allow this question, overrule the objection in this case.
Yeah, I will be around a lot more.
Do you need me to
after
repeat,
this.
Killian?
Yeah, but I thought I already answered it. But if you can.
Actually, yeah, it was already answered. My fault. So, forgive me if I misstate your earlier answer.
We
So
just
the
commenting,
plan was for
listen
you
to the
and
court.
Doc to show up in the middle of the night, unannounced to the house of a person that you do not like. Is that correct?
Objection, Your Honor. Badgering the witness.
Sustained.
Pardon? Pardon?
All right. Let me ask it a different way. Why did you want to go to the house of someone you do not like?
Objection, Your Honor. Badgering still.
Can you rephrase the question?
I could. I'm using a direct quote from him, Your Honor. I don't think I'm doing anything provocative here.
I think the choice of word is quite provocative. You may be using a direct quote, but I don't think it's necessary to be in this courtroom in the way that you're presenting it right now. So if you would like to rephrase, that would be great.
Okay. Is there a reason why you and Doc went to the home of someone you have a negative relationship with?
Yeah.
And what was that reason?
I'm sick of the toxic working relationship that my office has had with the governor. So in an attempt to extend a leap of faith, I thought being nice, because I'm sure somehow, some way, it was going to get to her that Doc and I were the ones that put the card in there, trying to be the bigger person and taking the first step at being, adults, and take that first step to mend a completely destroyed and broken working relationship.
Okay. How was the governor going to know that you guys left the card?
I'm sure it would have come up in conversation in San Andreas.
Is there any particular reason why you chose not to inform the governor you guys were going to her house?
Objection, Your Honor. Starting to badger and also becoming irrelevant. It's still not directly against the charges that we're currently presenting to their client today.
I'm also pretty sure that this is just a rephrased question of a question that's already been asked, so I will sustain the objection in this case.
Okay, give me one moment to confer.
It's good case. Oh, hey there, Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Flannery. I miss you. Too long to be away.
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Sorry,
Oh my
excuse me. State, would you like the opportunity
The
to
fucking
redirect?
hiccups, get rid of that shit, bro. Why you just...
No, Your Honor. Are we alright to release the witness from his subpoena?
I see no reason to. Thank you very much, Chief Justice. Your time is very much appreciated. You are hereby released of your subpoena. Thank you.
Oh, he's staying.
Good. I'm proud of you. Here, buddy. It's okay.
Oh
Slow
my
it
god.
out.
They are so extra right now. Shit.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Detective Zach Sanchez to the stand, please.
Detective Sanchez, if you'd like to go and approach my bailiff, please, to get sworn in.
Are they not calling Doc? This is going the fridge.
Mama, and you still were able to. Honestly, you're a hero. I'm gonna tweet about you. I'm gonna let the people know your heroism.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
My God.
Do you need a hug?
No. Yeah.
You okay, Dad? Look at you.
Oh, here you go.
It's okay, buddy. Sorry, listen. They're not calling you, so you don't have to go through the trauma that the killing just went through. I mean, that was
It's
so
okay.
brave of him. Come here,
You
come here,
okay?
buddy. Come here.
Thank you.
Come here.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay,
Do
Can
you
I
buddy.
need
the
some
gallery please
liquor?
keep it down, please?
I need a lick.
Oh. I am so sorry.
It's alright. Alright, I'm gonna go take my seat.
Yep.
I'm proud of you, Clarkson.
Your Honor,
What's-
may I
May I
approach?
proceed?
May I approach?
You may.
I was too loud. I'm going to get kicked out.
Good evening. How are you?
Oops.
Doing well.
Listen, it's good
Beautiful.
to be
Can you
watched.
please state your name and your full name for the record? Oh, I can speak.
Yeah, Zach Sanchez.
Could you tell
Oh my
us
God.
your current
I
occupation?
can't believe I do that.
Yeah, I'm a detective
What?
within the Major Crimes Division.
Listen,
Can you
it's
tell
been
us how
over a
long
week,
you've been a
okay?
detective with the Major Crimes
Forgive me?
Division?
Oh, my boy.
I've been a detective for the last couple months. I don't know. I think it's been closer to 2.5 to 3 months.
And have you been an officer prior to that?
April.
This
Can
scream
you
that
tell me
shit
how long?
across the room. That's not even the
I've
worst.
Been in law enforcement.
One time, I prosecuting.
For a little.
I shot in the middle of
almost close to
court.
2 years. No. yeah,
Where the
almost
fuck
close.
is my only witness?
Can you tell the courts today your involvement from the
Hopefully the
evening of
judge
June
did
30th,
fall asleep then.
2024?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that question? One more time?
Yep. Can you tell the courts of your involvement from the evening of June 30th, 2024?
Yes. So on the evening of June 30th, 2024, I received originally I received a call from, I think her name was Emily, or no, the new name now. But they were calling for vandalism at the governor's house. I went out to the governor's
It's
house.
another sunny day. At least
to,
I am out of practice,
collect
bro.
the mailbox, take
I just
photographs
got back
of
from
it.
Bahamas
They advised
today.
that the mailbox had been vandalized, the packet had been kicked over.
I get off the shit this
documented it,
morning.
started an IR for that, or an incident report, and then cleared that scene. A couple hours later after that, I received a phone call from Governor Ella Brightstar advising that 2 members who she advised were Chief Justice Killian Clarkson and Associate Justice Doc Hilliard had arrived in front of her property and were messing with her mailbox. At that time, she advised that she had hopped down, ran up to them with gun in hand, aimed at them, and were trying to question them. She also told me that she had advised them that they were not good to go and that she wanted them to stay so that way she can get more information out of them on why they were at her house or even how they found out about her house. Throughout that conversation, she advised me that she wanted me to trespass them from her property. And if they were to return, that I would have 2 dead judges on her property.
Damn, she
Could
went.
you review Exhibit
off.
A for me, please?
Yes, please give me 1 second.
I'd like to object. No exhibits have been entered into evidence at this point.
Your Honor, to go past that objection, all exhibits have been recognized by the court prior to even us entering to the courtroom.
I will agree with
Sorry, Judge People.
Miss Ashbrook over there. All exhibits have been entered into the record. We're now just referring to them during the course of.
Holy shit.
So it was Exhibit A, is what you called.
See some
Yes,
shit
Your Honor.
explode.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my god, hey there.
Okay, I'm ready. Exhibit A.
Does this exhibit explain the 311 call that you
Uh-oh.
responded to?
Yes, this was the 311 call that happened after my phone conversation with Governor Brightstar.
Okay. Can you now review Exhibit K for me, please?
Oh, puppy is right there. Listen, sorry, I am trying to unpack. But it goes to work. This can't stay here. Oh no. No family
Okay,
injectors.
I have it.
Oh.
Does this exhibit look familiar to you?
I wear a
yes,
Lady
yes.
Bristol outfit.
Can you tell the courts what this exhibit is? Just out loud.
I'm sorry, if you can give me 1 second. I had the wrong exhibit open.
You are fine. Take your time, please.
Yeah, this is familiar. Oops. Wrong exhibit open. My bad.
Okay, I am ready, and I can explain this.
Please.
So Exhibit K is going to be the phone records for the call that was made between the governor and myself.
Okay. Do you recall gathering any statements from Miss Brightstar regarding that evening?
Yes, I did not gather the statement. The Marshal, Wheat Kings, and Lieutenant Lars went out to the property, met with the governor, and then the governor did email the statements over to all of us.
Okay, can you look at evidence F1 for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Oh.
Let me know when you are ready.
Lady Bristol. I know this evidence.
Okay, I'm ready.
Can you describe F1 to the courts for me?
Yes, this is a statement that we received from Governor Brightstar.
And can you look at Exhibit F2 for me, please?
Yes.
Can you tell the courts what this is as well?
This is the email that we received from Governor Brightstar with the statement inside.
Thank you. No more further questions, Your Honor.
No more further questions. Not gonna ask any questions about it?
One moment, Sanchez. I just walked over here and shuffled my notes in the wrong order. In your initial testimony from the state, you stated you collected the mailbox from the property when you responded to it. Is that correct?
Objection, Your Honor. Already asked and answered. We would like it rephrased if the defense is trying to ask a specific question.
Sustained.
Okay. Yeah. In the depositions that are not marked with an exhibit letter, so I apologize for that. Of Ricky Lars and Mitch Wheat Kings, both attest that Ricky Lars collected the mailbox from the Brightstar property.
Objection, Your Honor. The question is lacking foundation from the prosecution's line of questioning.
I believe the foundation is that he stated he collected the mailbox.
Your Honor, this specific piece of evidence he's trying to recall was not established.
If I may, Your Honor, we just went over that evidence does not need to be established.
It still needs to be called in, though. If you're going to ask a question about a specific piece of evidence, then you will need to mention that you are.
Oh my god, this man is like the longest case of hiccups ever.
I believe I was, Your Honor, referring to the depositions.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying you You just need to refer to it. So if it's Exhibit A, then you call it Exhibit A.
Okay. I guess a clarification question. The original objection was off of Foundation for asking about the mailbox when he stated in his testimony for the state's questions that he collected the mailbox. Did you rule on that portion of the objection, Your Honor?
No, I haven't. I will overrule the objection for that specific part of the question. So you can repeat that question if you'd like.
Okay. Apologies. According to the depositions of Ricky Lars and Mitch Wheatkings, they both affirmed that Ricky Lars collected the mailbox from the Bright Star residence. My question is, how can the mailbox be collected twice?
Your Honor, we're going to at least object to part of that question, the fact that he's calling upon the depositions of Mitchell Wheatkings and Ricky Lars on the fact of hearsay. He was not there for the depositions.
Sustained.
Damn. He's getting flustered.
Okay, we can come back to all that. Well, I want to start with the statement of facts for this on the indictment, which is automatically entered in the evidence as procedures
Oh my god,
report.
Subdi!
Did you write the statement of facts?
Oh, thank you, baby.
Yes.
Okay. In the statement of facts, there is an exact quote of Clarkson and Hilliard advised that they had located the house from a conversation between court clerks in both parties. This is not mentioned in any further statements or interview. Where did this information come from?
That statement came from the conversation that we had inside of the Vinewood Police Station when we responded to a frequent call from Chief Justice Clarkson.
Okay, was there any other information discussed during that was not captured in the statement of facts?
Objection, Your Honor, irrelevant due to the charges that are currently being presented to the defendant. Everything has already been presented to the courts.
My rebuttal is that I'm asking if statements given on the time of the incident are wholesalely recorded so that we can properly form a defense.
I will overrule the objection in this case.
Do you need me to repeat the question?
Yes.
Okay. Were there any other statements in that conversation of VPD that were given that were not reflected in the statement of facts on the indictment?
I don't even understand the question.
Statement of facts is accurate to the best of my knowledge.
Oh, with all due respect, I don't think that was my question. Were there any other statements in that conversation that are not in the statement of facts?
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered and badgering the witness at this point for an answer.
My rebuttal is that he did. Yeah, thank you.
No, there were no other statements.
Okay, so that entire conversation, all they did was advise you of how they had come to learn the location of the Bright Star residence, and that they were there to deliver a welcome to the neighborhood card, and yeah, that was it. Those are the only two statements you have from them.
I will hold their
the
hands.
statement of facts.
Give me your
Objection,
hands.
Your Honor, badgering at this point for answers. If it can be rephrased, we would be fine with it.
Yeah, I could rephrase. That was a bad one. I'll admit fault.
Oh, I think that's
If the
Gabriella Kennedy.
conversation of VPD is fully reflected in the statement of facts, were there any statements given beyond the location, how they learned the location of the governor's mansion, and their purpose for being there?
Objection, Your Honor, compound question.
Yeah, if you'd like to split them up into separate questions.
I can actually move to a different portion, if you will. In your experience as a police officer, is it more difficult to identify a suspect at night?
What?
Objection, Your Honor, relevancy.
According to prior testimony, this incident happened at night. He is a police officer, so would be sufficiently able to define whether it's more difficult to identify someone at night or in the day.
Then we ask for it to be rephrased as it's a little vague and open for the individual to answer.
Sorry, excuse me. I will sustain the objection on the grounds that it's rephrased and reduced in scope.
Hello. Yeah. Is it more difficult to identify somebody at night or during the day?
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant. Didn't ask any form of question as regard to his experience whatsoever. What's the relevancy to this?
Fine, I will rephrase. In your experience as a police officer and as a detective, is it more difficult to identify potential suspects at night or during the day?
You answer the question.
It can be more difficult to identify someone at night.
Okay. I want to talk about the police
She
interviews
clearly knew who
on
they
July
were.
3rd. Did you conduct those interviews with Detective Jackson?
Yes, I did.
She identified
And
him
did you
by the
conduct
name.
interviews for both Doc Hilliard and Killian Clarkson?
Objection, Your Honor. We would like to know the relevancy to the charges that are currently being presented today.
I'm asking about the interviews for the primary witnesses that are whose statements are central to this case. I believe that is the direct relevance.
Understood, but we would like to know the objection, like if there's any further questions that will actually lead into what you are asking regarding this, essentially.
Can you repeat the question, please?
My question was, did you conduct the interviews of both Doc Hilliard and Killian Clarkson on that day?
I will allow the question and overrule the objection.
Yes, I did.
Did Oliver Hall represent both witnesses?
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant.
Sustained.
That's fine. Is it standard to ask a lawyer for a witness if they would like anything added to a police interview? For the record?
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant.
Sustained.
Damn.
Okay.
Shut that shit down.
And just to clarify a question brought up from the state earlier, on Exhibit K1, you state that phone call was from Ella Brightstar, correct?
Objection, Your Honor. If it's restating, that's fine, but it's already been asked and answered.
I'm not looking for anything different. I'm just looking to just confirm that.
That's the definition of
overrule the
asked.
objection. You can re-ask the question and clarify.
Yeah, just for clarification's sake, in Exhibit K1 from the state, do you believe this phone call was your phone call with Ella Brightstar on that night?
To the best of my knowledge, yeah, I believe that that was the phone records that were pulled for the call that happened between Ella. I don't know the number off the top of my head to confirm.
Okay. I would like to refer the courts to the private Exhibit K2, and for the sake of not revealing the name to the public, I would like to make it known that Ella Brightstar was not the recipient of that phone call.
So noted.
Are you aware of any threats to the life of Ella Brightstar?
Irrelevant. No.
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant to the trial and matters at hand. Threats doesn't excuse the fact a gun being pointed at someone.
My rebuttal is that credible threats to someone's life might be a reason to point a gun and be a bit more on edge.
Your Honor, not when it's in a public area.
We're just testifying at this point, Your Honor.
I will overrule the objection and allow the question to be asked.
Perfect. Are you aware of any threats to the life of Ella Brightstar?
I am not personally aware of any threats. I also can't speak on any open cases.
Okay. So when you responded to the vandalized mailbox, that was kind of your first inclination of any crime that has happened to the governor.
Your objection, Your Honor. It's going to be hearsay at this point.
Sustained.
Okay. When you collected the mailbox, what forensics tests analysis did you do?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay, given the fact that's already included in a deposition. He was not the individual that collected the mailbox. That would have been Ricky Lars.
Sustained.
Your Honor, his earlier testimony was that he collected the mailbox. I believe that's reflected in the court record, and that was actually objected to earlier. And I was not allowed to bring up the depositions of Lars and Wheat Kings.
Your Honor, it's already been submitted by the courts and accepted. The depositions. I don't know what to say because the individual, the defense, was also there for the depositions.
Right. I guess my Detective Sanchez here stated earlier in his questions from the state that he collected the mailbox when he responded hours before this incident with the justices.
Can we have court record be brought up and see if that is the case, please? And can we have a sidebar if it's going to continue going back and forth?
Sure. While we let the court record be updated, we'll double check that. Let's have a sidebar.
Sit bar. No. I'm dropping shit.
If anybody needs more, I got some too.
Oh, this is a good question. Am I going to pass out from hunger? Die of thirst in this court? I am good.
Hello? Hey, are you the guy I talked to about catering a court case?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Killian. Yeah. It cleared up, so if you want to get back into it, you're more than welcome. But everyone's inside, so I mean, I can tell you when it gets closer to closing, and you can like park shop up out. You know what I mean? Does that work? Damn it. Okay, all right. It's okay.
Hey, big bag, get over here.
Yeah, they won't tell. Yeah, they usually won't tell you where I am.
No, not you. You can stay though.
Yeah, no, I've been hiding inside the courtroom for quite some time. Alrighty, well, thank you for trying. I appreciate it. All right, bye. Damn it.
Hey, you. Would you like to do me a favor? Killian. Killian.
What?
Would you like to do me a favor?
What?
Are you still eating?
I'm not. I haven't eaten today.
So.
Fuck you. Yes, I'll get you pictures.
You should eat.
No, because then you call me fat.
I didn't call you fat. I didn't call you big either. I said you devoured. How many letters are in devoured? 8. You ate.
Where's your fucking thing? So many there you are. Oh fuck! I have it on the Sam's.
Good job.
Public.
Is that one done yet?
No, they keep fucking changing shit, bro. I'm starting to get mad.
So
I'm
wait,
taking a break.
What is it for?
So we have 2. We have like you know how the Rangers website is?
Yeah.
We're doing something like that for them, and then we're doing like a WebMD kind of thing.
Do they need it?
Do they? Probably not. They paid us a shitload of money though.
Fair enough, I guess.
And I know if I ask MCD for money, they won't do it.
I'd pay for it. I'd pay for it.
I think you're wrong for
expedited.
waiting.
There's a small price and you can get expedited. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me get you some pictures.
What the record showed.
All right. I will reiterate what I just said. For the record, Detective Zach Sanchez received a call approximately 2 hours earlier in the day from the incident that we were on trial for. The call was for vandalism. Detective Zach Sanchez went out.
Yeah.
He,
don't send that
1,
first, right?
documented the scene.
Whoops.
2, he made an
send that
incident
first,
report of the scene. 3, he cleared the scene. That he did not say or state or anyone asked if he had collected the mailbox.
Thank you
That
very
is all.
much. And you may proceed with your further questions.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to circle back to those interviews on the 3rd, if we will. Apologies for jumping around. Let's just a couple more questions. I'll be done. I promise. What was the purpose of those interviews on July 3rd?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevant.
More objections.
I will overrule the objection and just ask. I'm happy to hear what the intent was.
The purpose of the interviews on July 3rd was just to get more clarification on the incident, get it down on the recording, versus.
What do I gotta pay to expedite it?
Especially after it had been a couple days since the incident.
I'll do some math.
Information would have come to light or anything like that. So we just wanted to get it on recording and document.
Okay. Did you believe there's a inherent conflict, given that the 2 witnesses are boss and subordinate?
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant.
I think it's very relevant on if the witnesses have any conflict or bias when giving a statement.
Your Honor, it's not to the subjects that were mattered on trial. He's asking more of a personal type of question to figure out what's going on.
I would also agree that we're bordering on speculation as well, in relation to the relationship of 2 witnesses. So I will overrule the sustain the objection. If you can move on, please.
Okay. Is it standard in interviews that you conduct to allow the lawyer of a witness to add questions for the record?
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant to the matters at hand on trial. And is now just starting to badger the witness with questions.
I mean, I'm trying to forge a path here, Your Honor. You know.
I'm failing to see the relevance behind it. Would you like to lay a foundation question before re-asking the question?
No, Your Honor. Well, let me confer with counsel.
Okay.
Conferring. I like.
Okay. Sorry about that. You were the primary officer that pushed these charges, correct?
Yes.
Given that there are conflicting statements, how did you determine which was more likely to be the factual outcome, what actually went down?
Objection, Your Honor, calling for a conclusion.
Your Honor, there are conflicting statements. I'm asking how he came to the conclusion. Well, I guess I am calling for him to come to a conclusion, but he did so in the matter of the investigation. I'm asking how one was determined to be more valuable than the other.
Your Honor, we're still standing with our objection given what he just stated.
Yes.
Yeah, I will sustain that. If you wish to rephrase the question, you may.
Look,
sure.
I'd be mad at the objections if they were actually like valid questions.
Yeah.
But it's just
the
stupid
statement,
question after stupid question.
Let me pull up the exact exhibit. I believe it was J1, but I can. Give me one moment.
There's only one question she objected to that he asked me that I'm mad because I really wanted to answer it.
From Emily Lilgard Marino.
Something like it was the very last question.
The quote is that
late at night you took a thing to the mailbox.
Yeah, would you go to someone's house
No, call.
Yeah, so you went to her house without letting her know, and I was gonna respond with, so do you call people before you put things in their mailbox?
Apologies. Okay. Exhibit F from the state. The governor's.
I mean, like, how stupid of a question is
that? States that the governor put her gun down once she identified Killian.
Can't do much.
Did that conflict with the other statements and interviews you collected?
Objection, Your Honor. Call for speculation. And also calls for a conclusion. He's asking for his opinion, not a fact.
Oh, let me do math.
Sustained, yeah. If you'd like to ask based on.
Well, let me see how much I have left to do in the mail.
That could be,
so I need to do.
Considered calling for a conclusion.
You wanted what? The payphone database and what else?
Wait, what's up?
You wanted me to do what? There was the payphone database, and was there something else you wanted me to do for me?
But you're more than welcome to rephrase the question.
There was that other database, right?
It was for the phonias, I think.
Okay, all right. So that let me just write this down.
Was it the phonias? Yeah, because you already have gang stuff on there.
Okay,
it's
hold on.
built into it. Gang profiles and stuff is already built into it.
Were there conflicting statements from the parties involved?
Objection, Your Honor. Still very irrelevant, and we are now going in circles, trying to rephrase the same question over and over again.
I'm going to overrule the objection for this question, but I do hope that you're going somewhere with these questions.
I'm trying to, Your Honor. I can restate it just for the record. Were there conflicting statements given in this case from the witnesses involved?
To the best of my knowledge, during collecting the statements, they aligned, so I didn't see any conflicting statements.
Okay, perfect. One moment, I believe I have nothing further, but let me just double check. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. State redirect.
One moment, Your Honor.
Oh, God. This court.
No, Your Honor. We're good to release him from his subpoena.
Perfect, Detective Sanchez. Thank you very much for your time. You may go and take a seat back in the gallery, and you are released from your subpoena. Thank you for your time this evening.
Thank you.
No, no.
Any further witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to call Detective Nicholas Jackson to the stand, please.
Okay, Detective Jackson, if
Laura
you'd like to approach the
Jackson?
bailiff, please.
One moment, Your Honor, please.
What is the moment for?
Can we take a 5-minute recess momentarily, Your Honor?
Absolutely.
Just trying to figure out where the witness is.
Okay, no problem. We'll reconvene at 20 minutes past the hour.
Yeah, damn.
This is very exciting. Oh my God, you're so close.
You need a drink?
You think I should just start shouting around the shit they got?
The push of love.
No.
Wait 1 second.
25.
25,000?
Yeah.
I could do that literally right now.
Oh, not right now. Just do it when I'm done.
Hey guys, how are
I
the
trust
vibes
you.
back here?
Good.
Feeling better.
We got some good vibes?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Thank God she missed.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm in the back of the gallery.
Jeez, look at this style, man. Can you believe it? I
Where's
can't believe
Detective
it.
Jackson at?
Kellyanne, you did so great on the stand. You did wonderful.
You did so good, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know,
I
I
was
was
very stressful.
I was thinking about whether or not you were going to get tripped up on cross. And, you know, I thought about it really hard, and you didn't get tripped up at all. You didn't get tripped up at all.
No, he tried.
And they're not wanting to call him back, so pretty
Yeah,
good.
I can't believe they didn't object to that.
The fact that they didn't want to put you on direct is fucking crazy to me. It's got to be an unforced error.
I think we should just leave, just in case they want to call.
No, they want to call you. They want to call you. You're not done, Doc.
If they try and call me, I'm gonna invoke immunity.
Is she
they
rich?
specifically said that they weren't going to call you, so unless they have a reason to do so.
Wait!
Hello.
What if we
Hi,
try to
Celeste.
take the house?
Loving the
Sue her
the
for the
suit,
house.
by the way.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
what I
Thank you.
proposed.
Classic Hondo
Can we
Hagen
sue?
trial suits.
Of course
Can you
can
sue for what?
sue.
Oh, sorry, what do
She's
you want
like
to sue for,
defaming
Killian?
me.
I want to
Yes?
sue.
Don't you think she's defaming?
All right, hold on. Let's talk about this real quick because there's fucking litigation privilege. Now, if she says something out of court, that's something we can sue about. But like this whole suing people for what they say in court, I'm not okay with that. And you know, there's an active docket about it, so we probably shouldn't discuss further. But suffice it to say, it's very frustrating.
There was
I
actually
want
another
to
case.
sue her for assault.
Yeah,
Yeah, can we-
absolutely.
let's
Oh
do that
well,
instead.
that we can probably do.
Yeah, let's sue her for assault.
Here's the open knot.
We can have you talk with Burke about your psychological damages, and you know you'll
So
go
I
talk to
think
him
it's a
about how
deputy
shaken
that
up you've been
didn't
as a
show
result.
up, or is
Yeah.
that an
And then
issue
we'll
for
have
you?
him be an expert witness.
It's been pretty
Well,
hard
if
to
Filigree, anyway.
take criminal cases recently. It really
Really?
has. You know, I've assigned pretty much all the criminal cases to everyone else.
Have you had trouble driving from the trauma?
Yeah, I don't drive anymore.
The car, I can't bring myself to drive the car on a regular basis like I used to. That car has a lot of meaning. It's one of our Nexus cars.
Yeah.
Oh, was it your orange one? The
the
Weenie
orange
Sounds like you're in the
brisket,
same
yeah.
boat as me.
And you know, I use that car
So
for
what's it
Nexus
looking like? It
business
looks
and
like it's not waking
everything,
up?
and that's how we made money doing Nexus work. And I can't come around to driving it
Not
regularly
believe
anymore.
that. I can't believe it.
That's terrible. This is just terrible what they've done.
Oh my god.
I don't even go up in the
I can't
Bogwood
believe
Hills
I can't
anymore.
believe she would
And
do
there's
this.
a dog
You know,
park
she
right
said she
across the
was
street.
so
I want to go to the
committed
dog
to
park.
justice and- Oh, I like that dog park actually. August showed it to me.
Does he have a documented reason though that might get him out of it? Not trying to get him out of it, but just want to know because
But
it
I guess every good deed goes,
also see.
let's say, punished. Try to do
Bro,
something
did
good for
Jackson
someone.
just like sleep in and forget about court? That would be crazy.
I'm guessing not.
I mean, it's
fair enough.
happened.
What do you think, guys? What happens if she's convicted?
I think we should sue for assault.
Well, obviously, that goes without
Yeah.
saying. Is she going to get
100%.
impeached?
Yeah, I already got a
Oh,
phone.
she's definitely getting impeached.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Do you think they need an impeachment prosecutor?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, they might.
Oliver, I don't think that we're ever going to get made special prosecutors ever again in this state. I gotta be honest with you.
We'll see.
Not unless it's requested by Jessica Ashbrook herself. But even then, you remember that Lankowski went to bat for us back in November, and then that got shot down.
For security.
Well, that's true. But listen, impeachment, that's different. I mean, we just got to get the legislators to
Impeachment
punish,
is easier. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, he might have been keeping up with the case file. I wasn't.
I'm just telling you, I don't think that we're going to be special prosecutors. I wouldn't get your hopes up about that one.
No harm in trying.
Yeah, because if that's the case, then you've got.
I mean, there could be.
I think me and MCD are kind of on the same page.
I mean, not for me.
I guess you're. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, listen, I know the judicial cabal, it's still alive and well, but
I don't think it was Killian that was the problem there. I don't think it was Ekmar
Killian's
either.
always had it out for me. He hates me.
Really? No, I love you. He's just mad that I won't do the adoption paperwork.
You know what? That is true. I am mad at you for that.
What happened?
Wait.
Hmm?
That's fair.
Do you need to be nominated to be a magistrate?
No. Killian just hires people.
Can you?
Oh wait, I had him on the
do
inside.
clerks do the adoption paperwork? Or
Yes,
so
clerks.
what
Oh, can I be a
across the
clerk?
street needed attention more.
You can apply.
I mean, you have to
Apply?
apply.
If you're
I
a
don't
clerk,
handle the
then
clerk.
you
You have
can't
to
be a
talk to
lawyer,
Fisher.
Fight
Oliver.
no stabbing.
You'd have to
there.
leave Hunt No Hagen.
And then
No, I
more and more
wouldn't.
people started showing
Yeah,
up.
you
so
can't
they're
practice law
kind
as
of
a
watching
clerk.
that in.
Says who?
Says
Killian.
some big guy in a suit.
That's apparently the viewing party for the weekly
Listen,
broadcast.
You know, no
They're all
one's gonna
sitting there.
notice if I'm a clerk for like an hour. You know what I mean?
Just 1 hour?
Yeah,
I
just
kind
an
of
hour.
wanted to see the courthouse be full, but
That's very funny.
Can't.
The viewing party idea is very funny.
yeah, I wanted the courthouse to be full, but we all saw what that did, so we.
I mean,
can't
it's
have
not
that.
like it was a choice any of us was able to make, right? Like, I'm sure we would all prefer that everyone be in here.
Oh my god, they're fighting over there.
Christopher Stevens.
Yeah, initially
you
I'd
on
come
there?
over and I'd ask
Hey,
if
how's
I
it
could
going?
come in, and they're like,
Hey,
"No,
fair
we're not
enough.
letting nobody in." I was like,
want you to
"Okay."
know
So
that
I
I'm really
walked off, and they
happy
called
the
me
work
back.
you're
They're like,
doing
"Oh,
purging
you're
these commies
with the government."
out of the government.
Yeah,
I want
they're
you
like,
to
"Never
know
mind, you
that
can
you're doing God's work, sir.
Amen.
Oh,
Amen.
Bart.
I mean,
Wait,
I know
hold
I
on.
can get
Is
myself
Ella
in,
a
but I
comic?
don't like to do stuff like that.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, what an American do this? I don't think
You like
so.
it?
That's
Oh,
true.
you
That's
see,
a good point.
San
A true
Andreas, you
American would know
deserve.
better.
Where the fuck is
And
Jackson?
Jackson coming to cry with
I am
Oh my
finally
God.
a court clerk.
Yes, they're about to clear
I
out. over
know. I know. That's me
Yeah.
every day.
Wonderful.
there. Okay.
Welcome.
I will tell you, Sonny, that the weight that has been lifted off of my shoulders is like huge. You have no
I can't
idea.
imagine.
Okay.
Just
let
don't
me know
fuck
what
up
you guys
my
decide,
dookies.
and you guys will probably get me back.
I will
into
do
that.
my best not to put your targets.
You don't fuck up. We're not
I'll
needing to subpoena the witness. Wait, do the scheduling. I don't have to subpoena shit.
I won't. I won't. Lindsay's a good trainer. She's helpful, and anytime I have questions, her and Jace are right
Oh,
there to answer.
Perfect.
Okay.
I will be careful.
Well,
Listen to
I guess
this.
we'll see what the judge has to say when we explain it to them. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, mainly Lindsay. I take what Jace says as a grain of salt,
All
but that's okay.
He's just
That'd be the
kidding.
first.
I know. I love Jace.
I think that'd be the first.
But
contender
yeah, I'm
WoW for
excited.
that
I'm so
video.
excited.
I've seen people file
When
on
you clerk
dockets
in your
when they're
first
not
case.
available. I don't understand why you wouldn't make a stronger effort.
Well, I've already had a deposition
Well, it
that
seems
I
though
got
he
to run
tried
for
talking
this
to the
case,
state. The
actually.
state
The
member
one
that he
of
spoke to got recused from the case.
who the
and
fuck
apparently
was
did
it?
not pass it along.
Oh.
This is what I'm hearing.
Whose deposition? I can't remember whose deposition I did.
Yeah, come here, guys.
It's not on the top of my head, but I was there for docs and the other one that they had.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a seat bar. Oh.
A what?
Seat bar over there. They're having the seat bar.
Oh. But yeah, so I've done a couple different things on certain cases. Mainly, I did a marriage thingy and a name change. I had to deny a name change request.
Oh, what did they want to change the
Talking
name
about,
to?
like, private things, we can hear you by the door. I just don't want you risking getting in trouble, okay, buddy?
Oh, I never talk about private things.
No, that's all good. It's all good. How's it going, Doc?
Look, it will be okay. Listen, I can give you a number for good therapist. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We go shoot.
Doc, why are you so upset?
Just reliving the moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He forced it to face a very terrible trauma. Can you imagine? Go to be extending the olive branch. Go to be being the bigger person, doing the nice things, and be returned to the gun in the face.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Shoot, I was only kidnapped once in my life.
Don't
and
say shoot.
I still have PTSD.
I could have been shot.
Nudging you on purpose.
Believe me, I know what that's like. It's scary as hell. If it wasn't for Kennedy,
Yuri
Officer
doesn't need that
Gabrielle
much
Kennedy,
space.
I probably would be dead.
Oh my god. This is true.
He's a very fit
Officer
man.
Kelly Price got me
Fit to
killed.
tiny spaces.
Got my legs killed one day.
Oh my god.
How did you do that?
August Young was looking for her,
That is
and
a really long ride.
I was the victim.
I would pass out.
Aw.
Probably an hour and a half at least.
Would that not mean Lady Young
Why?
is the person that almost get your legs killed?
Kelly
saying-
Price has some culpability.
You're saying those broad shoulders
Wait,
are
was that?
lying?
Because I'm trying to think. It's been so long. Were you the one that was kidnapped from City Hall that one day in the
Mhm.
offices?
Mhm.
Okay, I was there. I was the witness.
Yeah, you were
Okay.
the other
yes, you
one.
know.
Yeah.
That's right. They didn't want me though.
No, they wanted you, but you stayed inside.
That's
Oh,
true.
that
I
seems
did.
very smart.
They were
Well-
delivering food. And they gave me 5
That's right.
boxes of mayonnaise.
I remember that. They were looking for Kelly, but she wasn't around, and so you said you
Yes.
would. Yep, I remember. I mean,
Well, there was a
technically, it
big
wasn't
crowd, so we
Kelly's
probably
fault
got hit
though.
or
I
hurt.
mean, it was their fault. They just used her as a tool to get to you.
It is a very long seat bar. Oh, I love the jacket. I should have wear it.
I know. Everyone was so excited. I got a couple yesterday.
But I thought it would be very appropriate to wear this outfit today.
Oh yeah. Usually when I come to court, I always and I love that look. By the way, that jacket with the
Oh.
skirt is cute.
Yeah, it's the same jacket Lady Bristol always wearing. So I wear
Mhm.
it.
I figured.
You can see her in it right now, but I looking better.
Hello, Sunny.
Definitely.
Oh my god, Heather!
Hello, Sunny.
Sometime this week, now that you're back from your
Hello.
travels, do you have
yes.
a date or time that be best suited for yourself to have an interview?
Any day
Love the
after
outfit, by the way, very
Tuesday
cute.
at 7 p.m.
I mean, you could set a rough schedule for Wednesday, say 8 o'clock.
Yes, let me read this
Okay.
down.
Perfect.
Wednesday,
Alright,
8 o'clock.
Alright, I'll let Jack know.
Appreciate
And
it.
where do you need me to be?
We'll have it here in the Chief Justice's office. We've had the others. Killing
Have you
others
seen
very
our
nice.
pet rabbit in the cage up there?
I have. It's very well taken care of.
It is.
hope it is giving you
What was the
comfort
break?
in your
5 minutes? 20 minutes?
in these troubling times, Doc.
It's supposed to be 5, but
It's supposed to be top of the
So I
hour.
feel like we're past that already.
oh really?
No, sorry. It's supposed to be at 8:20.
Okay. I was like, that was a long.
Okay, perfect. I write this down. I will be there.
Perfect. I was just about to write you email, and then I looked over. I was like, oh, you're actually here. Perfect.
Hey Siri, set a reminder for Wednesday at 8 p.m. Chief Justice Office. Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. That is good. All right. Thank you, Sonny.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I was unavailable.
No, it's okay. It happens.
Oh my god, it's alright. Thank you so much, Kansas.
And you have
Whatever.
good travels?
Ah, yes, very beautiful. Wonderful weather.
That's good. Where'd you go?
I went to Turks and Caicos and to the
very nice.
Bahamas.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful there. I went kayaking. That was a lot of fucking work.
At least you got to do it in a beautiful place.
Yes, it was very beautiful. And I keep crashing into these bushes. You know, it's very difficult to drive the kayak.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
You need more
thank you.
food, Wyatt?
Yeah, I really needed the water, but then I got chocolate bars too because I like chocolate bars. I actually really don't like chocolate. Thank you.
I wasn't even hungry. I
Amen
was
to that
eating in
one.
front of you because I know you was hungry. I'm just kidding.
I respect that. The display of power.
I got the hot churro snacky box. My lunchbox, everything spoiled. I need to put in the recycling bin. What do you think of this court proceeding?
A lot of objections.
Yeah, a lot.
I have a bag of peanuts I've been eating every time there's an objection.
we're going back.
And I am about a third through, and it's a 3-pound bag.
Oh my god.
Alright, thank you everyone for the time there. I know that's taken quite a while. Just for the record, we have released Detective Jackson of his subpoena. And he's not required to be here in this courtroom. So, Miss Ashbrook, your next witness, please.
Your Honor, actually, we would like to release a witness, and I'll explain why momentarily. Let me just get my notes. Exhibit N had been denied by yourself, Your Honor, and there was a witness called in direct correlation to that.
Oh my god, thank you.
I'll give you a moment to review and look
It's
at
my
it
first
before
stream
I
back.
continue.
Very excited.
Let me just double check Exhibit N.
Oh my gosh. I am overwhelmed with
As you are double checking, it would be
everywhere.
HR 112. That was denied.
Yeah, because that's case law, correct.
Correct. We would like to release Bex Lawson from her subpoena, as the only reason that she was brought on was as an expert witness for such. We don't believe that she should be obligated to be here if the evidence isn't even there.
The reason that I denied that as evidence, just so you're aware, and I'll explain that a little bit more now.
It's
A specific
legislation. It
law
doesn't have to be
need to be
entered.
called in as evidence because it exists. If you still wish to call an expert witness on said piece of law as it relates to this case, then that is something that I'm amenable to. But ultimately, it's your decision as to whether you would like to or not. But the only reason I didn't enter it as evidence is because there's no need to enter it as evidence.
Oh my god, I did too much shopping there. I spent so much
No, Your
money.
Honor, we would still continue with that.
Alright, defense, any objections from you?
To be clear, the continue is just the motion to release.
Yeah, we just want to release her, move things along, kind of keep going.
Yeah, no objections.
Alright, perfect. Thank you very much. Ms. Lawson, I appreciate your time and being here in the courtroom today. You are hereby released from your subpoena, so if you would like to leave, you may. But you are more than welcome to stay as well. Thank you.
I lost some stickers. I don't know where I put them. Oopsie.
Anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor. We just want to make sure that all evidence otherwise that has not been denied is submitted,
the
and then
set is
we are
about to
done.
rest.
Okay, perfect. There is one thing that I did want to go over in relation to the deposition of Doc Hilliard. There were some objections that were raised during the deposition. There was a question that was asked by, I believe it was Montana Moss. Would you? It was relating to. It says here on Killian's interview on July 3rd. I believe you had an interview on the same day as well. About 6 minutes into that interview, he says it's no discrepancy and no public secret that I can't stand the governor. It's very public knowledge that she doesn't like me and I don't like her. Would you say that's a fair assessment of their relationship? Miss Ashbrook, you raised an objection to that for speculation. And Montana Moss rebutted with Killian and Doc are very close. I'm sure they've spoken about their very personal feelings about the governor many times, etc., etc. To which Miss Ashbrook responded to that. He's asking him to base his judgments on someone else's statement. He didn't state himself whatsoever. I just want to go back over to that specific part, and I would agree that that is speculation. I will be sustaining the objection in that case, and that specific section of the deposition will be stricken from the record. Another objection was raised. A statement from Montana Moss states, according to a different statement on scene, Yukigumi Lilligard Marino states that you told her that the mailbox was already broken. It had been broken for a while. Is that correct? To which Doc responded with yes. And Miss Ashbrook, you responded with an objection for speculation. Montana Moss states, I'm asking if he said something. To which I agree. He's asking a specific statement as to what he's aware of, so I will be overruling that objection and allowing that section in. And there was one final part, approximately 23 minutes and 19 seconds into the deposition, to which Montana Moss states, just to be clear, you showed up in the middle of the night unannounced to someone who has threats to their life, and we're going to announce that you put something in their mailbox at a later time. To which Miss Ashbrook objected for badgering. The response was, I'm simply combining the answers of previous questions to get a truthful picture of the motive from being there that night. I would agree that at this point we've asked the question many times and it is badgering. However, in this case, I do believe that the question is of material importance to the case, so I will be overruling that objection. So the section between 23 minutes and 19 seconds and 24 minutes and 29 seconds will be kept on the record. Is everybody happy with that? Based on what I've just said there, I know it's quite a lot of information I just threw out all at once.
Yes, Your Honor. My brain might need a moment to reboot, though.
Mine too.
Yeah, no issues, Your Honor.
Perfect. I also went through the other two depositions. I've had those transcribed as well. There were no other objections that I could see in those, so there's nothing else that we need to add in relation to those.
Buffalo! I lost so much money.
Okay, with that state, is there anything further that you would like to add?
No, Your Honor.
And just to confirm, are you resting at this time?
Yes, Your Honor, we are resting.
Perfect. Would anybody like a break before we change sides?
If you wouldn't mind, it's been a bit back and forth. I just need to grab some water.
That's fine. Okay, let's meet back at 42 minutes. Does that work for everyone?
Yeah, that works.
Perfect. All right, we will reconvene at minute 42. Thank you.
Get up there, Beck. Don't do that.
Officer, these don't have soda in them.
Huh, cute.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, were you two in the lobby earlier when that guy came in throwing fists?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my bad. It's sort of complicated. He and some buddies rolled up him with a shotgun, and I came to the only place I can think I could find police in. I was wrong. There were no police here. But he had three friends outside with shotguns and Glocks and stuff, and I was not willing to risk that. I hope you understand. Good.
I don't have a dollar bill.
I just wanted to clarify. Also, not sure why Tommy's not here. I will have a stern talking with him.
Making me nervous.
Oh, okay. So you guys have spoken to him then? Okay, good. Well, then I will not give him a stern talking to. He really has been trying to be at more things. He did have a hospital incident. I don't know if he mentioned that. Yeah, I mean, he honestly has been trying to. It was difficult to do anything with just him and Jack. Like, there was not much to do. He made himself available. There's not much he could have done more than that, though. I'm glad I cleared that up. Yeah, by the way, I'm not a fucking hooligan or anything crazy. I'm just
Want to go
a law-abiding
swimming
citizen.
tonight?
Just didn't want to get shot. That's the only reason I ran into the lobby, hoping there'd be a cop in there. I did drive past the police station to see if there were any police there. We're not. So yeah, that happened. Oh well, thank God the broadcast is on a break. But yeah, I'll cut part. Thank you, thank you.
No, they're flipping to defense.
Ms. Ashbrook wishes to convey her apologies. Her prosecutor did not pass on the notes of questions they intended to ask you. And then Bert was supposed to be first chair for this case as well, and is obviously not present. So she feels bad, but she wasn't prepared to question you, which is why she did not call you. I told her that she should call you after trial. She said she will.
Okay.
But I am as upset about this as you are, at least a fraction, anyway. So, apologies.
Okay. Thank you.
Matt, I need a drink, please.
Oh, we're just waiting around.
Yeah, what is
One
all
more
this
minute.
waiting?
I have no idea.
There's
I
an
guess now they're
intermission
moving
now.
on to
It's about to be the defense's
what?
case in chief.
Defense
I'm
calling
sure
their
they're going to call me
witnesses?
as a witness.
Oh my
I'm
God.
ready.
Yeah, I will give you a hug before you go.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good sign of display of affection and good display of our resolve.
Yeah. Yep.
Even though she aimed a gun at me. That wicked woman, I tell you. She's wicked.
Yes, I know this. She spread the false rumor, slander me. Try to ruin my character. Very ridiculous.
I don't know what other witnesses they'll call. Maybe they'll have her testify. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be
Oh, that would be amazing.
That's going to be a bloodbath, I tell you. It is going to be rough. I don't think they call her. Do you?
Not if they got any sense.
There's no way in hell they do that. But, you know, Yukigumi, or whatever her new name is, Emily Paxton, you know, she says she's available on today. And then she says, oops, actually, I'm not available.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she decided not to show up. I really need to piss, but I guess I'll wait until after I testify. I've been holding in for 2 hours.
I almost see something. Then I remember. I should not say.
I know what you're going to say. It's okay. We'll talk about it later. We can do it later.
Oh.
Locking my sprunk.
Wait, get his sprunk? Oh my god, give me sprunk too, please. Alice
You want a
sprunk?
sprunk? I
Yes.
got you. I got you.
Oh my god, thank you. I'm very parched.
I gave you a drink earlier.
Yeah, no, I can't drink it in the court. That would not be appropriate. Oh my god, how much do I owe you?
Got one for you right here. Well,
How much?
maybe. I can't fucking reach, man.
How much for
What?
this sprunk?
I don't know. State pays for it. I'm all for wasting the state's money.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
There you go.
I said, Mr. Ashbrook, as you asked, Roy Gilmer does not have an upper lip as a matter of law.
It's already been adjudicated.
I'm eating my sprunk for some reason.
That judge was bought and paid for in front of everyone. Everyone knows it.
Gentlemen, we are in recess, but you guys are being extremely loud. And
you're not being
retarded.
Oh my god, this is so refreshing. I just drink it all in one sip.
I'm sorry, I should have mocked the DOC officer. That's really mean of me.
Oh,
I should
no.
apologize. Lord,
No.
forgive me.
No, you are having emotional time.
It is a roller coaster.
Did you verbally accost him though?
No, he just said to be quiet. I need to piss. Please hurry.
Then go pee. It'll be fine. I will just
No, they're
yell.
about to call me, I think.
No, I will just yell and say he has momentarily used the bathroom.
But I don't want people to know I wear diapers.
Are they in seat bar? You want me to shout? Continuance of recess. Witness need to go potty.
Do you have a pad I can
I
use?
thought she needs to go take a shit real quick.
Listen, I don't know if you know this pad will not be that absorbent. You just have to pee a little.
Well, like a dog, like pee pad?
Why the fuck would I have a pee pad for doggy with me?
Well, I know you're waiting for us to get a dog in the house, so I didn't know if you were already
Hey,
prepping.
respectfully, I can hear about your doggy pee pad back here, you know? Just letting you know.
You were talking out loud? That's really embarrassing.
I don't think she was just
Yep, I
talking
heard
out
it.
loud, Doc. I think most of the courtroom heard that. That you need to go for a pee and Sonny hasn't got a doggy pee pad for you.
I would have told everyone he had to take a shit. but that
Rise,
was
court
me.
is back in session.
Oh, guard back. Oh my god.
I'm embarrassed.
No, don't be. Sure. I need hog.
All right, perfect. Defense, would you like to call your first piece of evidence or your first witness?
Yes, the defense would like to submit their Exhibit A, the sales contract of the 2888 Hillcrest Avenue in which the governor lives. The defense would like to also submit their Exhibit C, which is the sworn affidavit of Yukigumi Marino.
So Exhibit A and Exhibit C to confirm.
Correct.
Okay, let me grab those.
That is a great picture. I wasn't shouting. I was just talking normal. It's not twisted. They didn't hear
Sorry,
all
I
the
just
way
had
at
a
the
little bit of
front.
trouble trying to find Exhibit A.
I should be looking at the evidence, but I don't care enough.
Oh, there we go. I've got them. Perfect.
Okay. Your Honor, we don't have any witnesses we would like to call to the stand, so
Oh
we
my
will rest.
God.
Okay. Alright, do we have any closing statements?
Given that, because we were expecting to go back and forth, we request 3 minutes, Your Honor.
3 minutes is granted. I'm not going to go back into the chambers, just let me know once you're ready.
That's fine.
This is very exciting. Where did Clarkson went? Did he leave?
He's outside.
Oh. It's very interesting court proceeding. Almost over, I think. What
Yeah, they're waiting for the closing statements.
do you think will be the verdict?
It's a good question. I mean, the defense didn't present any alternative explanation for why she did what she did. As a matter of fact, they acknowledged that she did what she did.
Oh, they say it was dark, but she very clearly knowing who you are, and even if she not knowing who you are, it is still public property, violation of HR 112. No self-defense. And not covered by castle doctrine, not within the home.
I was ready to testify. I wanted to testify. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know how come you did not. I guess you do the deposition.
Yeah, so the deposition, from my understanding, was to clarify some statements I made in my interview. Instead, they just asked me exactly what they would have asked me here at trial. I don't know, like, the scope was not limited in the deposition. They asked me literally everything they wanted to ask me at trial.
I don't know why they do deposition. If they want to get a clarification, can they not just talk it to you?
They could have talked to
Can't they
me,
do
or
prep? Not need a deposition for that.
I mean, I have not heard from anyone on the prosecutor's side since I gave my interview.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. No
I think I talked to
communicating.
Raven Teal like one time about it.
You should communicate it more.
And then Raven Teal takes herself off the case. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, this weird.
But I give Ashbrook, listen, I give her 3 points just for showing up. That's an automatic 3 points. And I give her an additional 2 for the way she prosecuted the case. If we get a conviction, I'll probably give her a 7 out of 10. Well, I'll deduct 2 points because of some of the objections she made. They didn't make really any sense. So right now she has a 5 out of 10. Or sorry, a 3 out of 10. But if she gets a conviction, I'll give her a 5 or a 6. Then it's pretty good.
Hello.
It's a very long 3 minutes.
Yeah, really, really long. I know. You know, have you been to the house recently?
No. Should I go
Yeah,
to them?
nothing's changed.
I feel like you're lying to me.
No, absolutely, I'm dead ass. I mean, I tell you, when you left on vacation, I just stayed in bed pretty much the entire time. I started coming around about 2 days ago.
You missing me that much?
No, I didn't have anything else to do, so.
Oh. I see. I am feeling this being ominous and that I will be scared to go to the house.
Oh, yeah, just be careful. I know Emily Paxton's looking for me. I think she wants to kill me
Wait, what? Why?
for all of this that
the big one.
apparently I caused.
Or you can hang them both on your dog.
I did. Oh, we got our furniture installed. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this one, please. Oh, it's under that baggage.
But like I told everybody who told me about Emily having so apparently she went to Willa and said that she has a list of people, like a hit list or something. And Willa said, "Well, I hope Killian's not on that list." And she just kind of stood there in silence, indicating that he's probably on the list. And if he's on the list, then I'm for sure on the list too, because
yeah,
this whole thing is because I drove to her house. Didn't even get on her property, and she aimed a gun at me and everything. But anyways, like I was telling everybody, listen, my door's unlocked. I keep it unlocked whenever I'm home. Come on in. It's fair game at that point.
Yeah, that is castle doctrine. Bring it to the house.
But yeah, I mean, hey, if you're up for the task, if you think you have the marksmanship, just leave the door unlocked and be ready to start blasting.
This Rocco.
Yeah, Chris Stevens here. He's part of the cabinet.
Yeah. He's coming with.
3 minutes up yet?
Been very long 3 minutes.
This person on Twitter. So if I'm understanding this correctly, there was no actual defense beyond these two people don't like Ella. Am I understanding this right?
I don't know. I have no frivolous defense. They should argue that.
Someone put
Your
a.
Honor, request being able to proceed.
A lollipop.
State, are you ready to go ahead with
I
your
don't know.
closing statements?
I did a gift exchange. They gave me. Most of it was candy.
We're ready, Your Honor.
Okay, so you may go ahead with your closing statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, everyone here today and those watching at home.
Yeah, I can.
We have a goal and obligation on all sides when we enter a court case. We are here to present the facts, the evidence, and to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt for you to understand the events that happened on June 30th, 24. But all of that has been presented to courts is the fact that the state has proven the burden of proof. Allow us to expand on that for a moment. Referencing the many condemning pieces of evidence, this case has nothing but solid points, all of which led to the fact that Mrs. Brightstar is guilty on all counts. If we refer to Exhibit 01, this piece of evidence clearly shows us that the property lines on Mrs. Brightstar's property. From this, we can reference Exhibit D, which shows that the mailbox at the victim's approach was clearly on the edge of the property, a line alluding to the fact that Mrs. Brightstar drew her weapon on the victims whilst they were on a public road. I again circle back to then Exhibit F1, where the governor herself admits to the committing of the crimes that the state has brought up against her today. I want to recircle to the state's opening statement and reiterate for everyone to hear the definitions of each charge and how many times they have been pressed against Mrs. Brightstar. 1 times assault with a deadly weapon. The threat of force against another individual or a group of individuals that involves the use of deadly weapon without legal justification or an excuse. A deadly weapon, defined as a tool that can be easily and readily replicated death, must present through it is not even actively applied or fired on during the commission of a crime. For this charge to be applied, the deadly weapon must be then shown or displayed as a threat of force or otherwise used to force others into doing the suspect's will against the individual's own wishes. We all know that Mrs. Brightstar used her gun against Doc Hilliard as a well-seated justice in our legal system to keep him there at all costs, and also by Chief Justice Clarkson, which can be heard and testified against today in court, and also stated by Ms. Brightstar herself in Exhibit O. 2 times false imprisonment, the restriction of another person's movement within any area without justification or lawful payment. Ms. Brightstar knowingly restricted both judges from moving while having no legal authority to do so. She is not an officer of the law. Again, it can be referred back to Chief Justice Clarkson and by Associate Justice Hilliard in their statements directly, and also stated by Ms. Brightstar and herself in Exhibit O. 2 times uttering threats. Ms. Brightstar threatened to shoot both justices if they approached her, to which it is defined as knowingly uttering, conveying, or causing a person to receive a threat of death or bodily harm and or destruction of personal property. This can be heard by Chief Justice Clarkson and by Associate Justice Hilliard, both who were scared for their lives or for any further damage to be happening as they drove away, and also stated by Exhibit O. There was no defense given, Your Honor. The only defense was given was the evidence into submission at the end, to which they submitted Exhibit A, the Brightstar resident's purchase information. There was no direct denying following the crimes had been committed. All the evidence does is show nothing. Paperweights. Because if you look at Exhibit O and D carefully, you can see the mailbox is indeed off the property line. No defense can argue with the facts that are presented by the lawmen and women of the state of San Andreas. Your Honor, there is no plausible reason to support these claims of what she did to confess within the law. It was well outside of it. We have a duty and obligation to uphold everything into the same standard. With the undeniable and unshadowed doubt of given today, we ask that Miss Ella Brightstar be found guilty on all charges. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ashbrook. In defense, are you ready to proceed?
Sorry, I was whispering. Of course, Your Honor. 1 moment. I'll approach the podium.
What the fuck podium is he standing at, man?
Your Honor, people of the court, to begin, I want to recognize the faults of the primary witnesses, which this case is centered around. The state wants to paint them as honorable as faultless, when the simple fact is that both of these men in this case can only be seen as scheming, conniving, and as a bit petty. Doc Hilliard and Killian Clarkson say they want to deliver a new home letter to the governor to serve as a welcome to the neighborhood. The governor quite simply has lived in that home for a year. And Doc Hilliard, the driver of the car, does not live anywhere near the governor, as stated in his deposition, so would live nowhere near her neighborhood as a result. Doc Hilliard confirmed in his deposition that he drove to the governor's place in the middle of the night, unannounced. He did this with Killian Clarkson, who does not like the governor, and said as much unprompted in a police interview. To paint them as unassuming and innocent and unbiased would completely misrepresent what has truly happened in this case and would completely misrepresent how they felt about the governor even before these events happened. Today, the primary officer involved states that no witness statements conflict, despite there being clear differences in when parties state the gun was lowered in this incident and how the judiciary came to learn of Governor Brightstar's home's location in the first place. Let's discuss the facts of this case. At its core, it is a simple he said, she said that provides plenty of reason for doubt. The governor of our state, who has credible threats to her life and had her property vandalized earlier that same day, which has been confirmed by Doc Hilliard's deposition and Zach Sanchez's testimony, respectively, she sees a car approach in the middle of the night and approach the same mailbox that was criminally vandalized earlier, which is a part of her property. Unsure of the threat she's facing, she pulls a gun and tries to find out who these people are and what they're doing. Once the governor identifies these men as Killian Clarkson and Doc Hilliard, she lowers the gun, as she stated to Ricky Lars and Mitch Weekings that night, who confirmed that statement in their depositions. With the gun lowered, a back and forth is had, and Doc and Killian eventually leave. Now let's discuss the charges, and address the simplest matter first. Ella Brightstar faces an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge, which requires that the victim be an on-duty government official. The state has quite simply not proven that. They have submitted proof that Governor Brightstar was on duty as their Exhibit B, but they have not provided any evidence that either Killian or Doc were on duty at the time when they've had ample access and opportunity to submit any employee records for that date. As for false imprisonment and the crux of the assault with a deadly charge, it is quite clear that there was a justification to pull the firearm to begin with. Unidentified men approached the Brightstar property at night, unannounced, and approached a piece of property that was already vandalized beforehand. The governor pulls a gun to identify these people in the dark, and once Doc and Killian were identified, the governor lowers her firearm. At this point, the justification for restricting their movements ended, and therefore the governor acted as such, lowering the weapon. The force used by the governor is proportional to the threat of unknown people appearing to mess with her property for the second time that day, as it was vandalized hours prior. For the charge of uttering threats, Governor Brightstar called an officer of the law and trespassed the two men involved here. The Castle Doctrine of H.R. 112 allows for people to use force if there are intruders on their property. Any state that the claimed any statement that the state claims to be a threat is directly tied to the trespassing, and the potential for the Castle Doctrine to be used if intruders are found at a later date. Quite simply, this case is full of contradicting statements and biases from the two witnesses it centers around. These contradictions and biases has created plenty of room for reasonable doubt in this case, leaving the courts with one possible ruling: not guilty. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, based on all that information, I'm going to go ahead and take some time to deliberate on this case. Quite frankly, there's a lot of information that I need to go through, and I would like to spend some time looking at this. Now, I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to waste everyone's time here, so I would like to call back court to order at past. That will allow about 22 minutes to go through all this information and review it all. Is that okay with everyone here?
Of course, Your Honor, take all the time you need.
Your Honor, unfortunately, I would have to step away. Vance is still remaining. Again, I believe I made it aware to the bailiff that I wouldn't be able to stay past a certain time.
Yes, I was made aware of that also. That's absolutely fine. Now both have rested and we've finished closing statements. It's just a case of deliberation, and then we'll read out the verdict afterwards.
Okay.
So thank you for your time this evening. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
All right. We'll call back to order at past. Thank you.
I have to go pee.
Oh, deliberation. Oh, time to go outside.
Okay, that is fucking brilliant. Can I
Great.
Hello.
Hey there. How you
You
doing?
okay?
Are you holding up okay?
I'm okay.
Is it traumatizing to see somebody
Very.
wearing this jacket?
It's so traumatizing.
Did you take out Lady Brewster?
I did. I almost shot you because you came near my mailbox.
I won't lie. I got kind of scared. I thought you were gonna pull a gun on me.
Yeah.
I accidentally pulled out the knife in the cart when Lady Brewster coming in.
Oh God.
I said, whoopsie.
You should have stabbed her.
Oh.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
No, they wouldn't have
Illegal.
arrested you.
Can I
We
do
would
it?
have legally
I'm
had
kidding.
to.
I'm joking. Okay.
Nah, because we would have been like, she
Self-defense
stripped and
kills the
fell.
doctrine. The courtroom is my house.
It is. It is our house.
I think I could argue it.
It's the courthouse. We live in the. I mean, I literally live in the court.
Just be like, Your Honor.
But do
it
they have
literally
food
says
over
in
there?
the name.
I'm going to give food.
Okay. Wait, do you need food or do you want to just go get food? Because I have food that's gonna expire soon.
Oh yeah, I eat your food.
Okay.
Listen, all the food I had, it expired. Oh, thank you.
Just give me it back when you're done.
Oh my god, you have so many.
I just gave half of it away.
Oh my gosh.
I spent like $4,000 at Besties, and that was before tip.
Oh, well that's okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love besties.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly was here earlier.
I know, and then they kicked her out.
No, they kicked all of us out. Well, technically, I think she could have
assholes.
stayed because she was a government employee, but
What you watching?
You know what's crazy? I could definitely just walk in with you on my back right now and no one would say a thing.
Yeah, do it.
No,
You
she's
won't.
got every fucking gun in her pocket.
not every gun. I have all my weapons.
Yeah, that.
That wouldn't be good. Well, I mean, it would be fine because I wouldn't do anything. But
No, but they're gonna. I feel like. Oh, I ain't risking it with this case.
no, it's okay. If you have to go back inside, I'll be right here.
When he's about to read his ruling, I'm gonna go in.
I think is it
9:30.
22 minutes, not 30. Yep. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Where's Doc? What's he doing?
I don't know. He disappeared. I thought he'd come out here.
Is he not in there?
He was sitting next to me, but I didn't see where he went to. I did.
Yeah, what's up?
Want to see something funny?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
We'll do it behind the SWAT trucks.
Where you go?
Weird. Do you know where he went?
Oh, deliberate.
Let's stare at them.
Who's all these people in here?
That's British guy, and then that's
British
James,
guy.
and that's Stevens.
That's Stevens. Yeah, that's the sheriff.
Oh,
I've never seen him without a hat. That looks really weird.
yeah, that is weird.
I don't know how I feel. Or in plain clothing. I don't know how I feel. JCkins. Can they see us?
They can see. Yeah.
Oh. Is that why he's turning away from me?
Ow.
Okay. All right. You wanted to try for SWAT, yeah?
Yeah, you wanna... Is this him? This isn't him.
No, not it.
This is SWATs?
Well, no, I wouldn't have like a gun or anything. Like I would just come with you guys to your raids, you know. And then...
Can I get a gun?
Will you be the type of judge that'll just sign our warrants on the spot if we need it for a raid?
Oh, I definitely will. Bring me. I like it.
Oh.
And I carry the gun.
Can I have a
You
gun?
know, I'm actually not opposed to this. If we can bring him in and like we need like an emergency search warrant, like I could see this being beneficial. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're finding something not covered in the scope of your initial warrant, but in plain sight, you can get the warrant and can charge you with the other things.
I give you your SWAT impression.
Give the best SWAT impression? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really do that because I don't have a gun in my hand, and I can't really do that.
Here's my gun.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I know you're kidding. I wouldn't take it. I can give it back immediately. No, thank you. Say what? I can't hear it. What? SWAT at what?
Show me your fucking hands. Give me your hands.
Yeah, like
Put them up. Don't move. First.
Yeah,
Don't move.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
Oh, what you're supposed to say is put the gun away. Put the gun. Pew 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 pew.
Drop it.
He's reaching.
Hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally do that. Yeah. Sunny does it better though.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Briefing and then say beep beep beep. Turn off of.
Just making sure that you shout.
Oh, wait.
He's reaching.
Who's alphaing though?
Probably this guy. To be honest.
Oh, you're gonna let him disrespect you like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's true. It's so true. It's not true at all.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure. What's up?
Why does your shirt say lead on it? Doesn't that kind of like make you a target more?
Not really.
No, because the criminal don't know how to fucking read.
That's so true. Honestly.
Until it comes to who signed their search warrant, then they learn how to read.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's also true.
Why is that true?
Because judges be getting targeted.
Oh.
Wait, are we supposed to read the search warrants before we send it?
I've had A1.
Not if I submit them, Sonny. Not if I submit them.
you know,
Then you
yeah.
just slap a name on.
Then just slap it on
Yeah, just like get a stamp or something. You don't get to look at it.
Just kind of like glance at the paper and then like tilt your head a little bit and squint at the paper and then be like, yeah, that looks about right. And just
Like,
slap and approve
does that say Sergeant Kennedy on it? Yeah, okay, just stamp it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Stamp it. Perfect. Easy.
Wait, are you a sergeant now?
I am a sergeant.
Oh, I need a new case.
Good job.
I need to check.
Yeah, man, I didn't know you got promoted.
That's right.
Yeah, I got promoted. I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Actually, it got promoted. It got put on Twitter. Literally, like Stevens did it as soon as I got promoted. He put a picture of me as a cadet. And it was kind of funny.
I don't know if I was on. I don't remember seeing it.
Hey, there.
I wasn't looking.
Oh.
What's up?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, this lady look familiar to me. Hello there, lady.
Hello. That's Lexi.
Hello.
How you doing this beautiful night?
I'm great. I'm thriving. I'm hoping for, but that's okay. We'll see if it happens.
I'm sure it'll happen.
Oh my god, I am late to be the fleet attendant. I don't know. I like how we stand around the bush.
I like standing in the bush.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good bush.
Offers nice concealment.
I'm not mute anymore.
Alright.
That wasn't even like an innuendo.
Mm.
That's the one thing that I've said tonight that hasn't been an innuendo.
Let me hear examples of the other innuendos.
Now I'll pass.
That is the order. I was
You can
really
show them
hoping
your
that would
innuendo.
work.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, we're not inside the courthouse. We're outside the courthouse.
We still on the court property?
Hold on. Let me take.
are you looking at?
That was on the courthouse grounds.
That's
Oh, this is seat walk.
You know.
They're not point gun at you here. Shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No mailbox. Okay.
Actually, I couldn't put
Oh
the
my
gun
God,
at you over there either. No self-defense. You also know the castle doctrine does not cover your yard.
Yep.
It is within the home. Oh my god, look at those crazy fuckers. You have any spiky strips? Put them there.
Spike strips?
Yeah.
Can you say tank top?
Take a top.
It's a self-correcting problem.
I love Sunny. She's so cute.
What is wrong with that?
Nothing, it's cute.
Look at him there, he encouraging that behavior. Now they will yell and trap me.
Or we'll just kick him in the streets, okay?
We're kicking them in the streets? Okay.
No, do not kick him into the
Ah,
street, no.
let us play Frogger. Everybody just take turns running across the street.
I'm not doing that.
And then run back.
Oh my god, they just slammed that light post.
There's a label?
How does this look?
How does this look? What?
I don't know, but that is the
Stop
perfect...
driving like an asshole.
It looks like you're trying. Never mind.
I don't understand the term. How does
Stop driving
asshole
like an
drive?
asshole.
Your arm doesn't really move. You're kind of just holding it.
Yeah, that was the hope.
Hmm.
I think if we put a marked car with like lights on right here and have someone step up right beside it, they'll think that we're spiking them. They'll slow down.
I got this.
No, absolutely not. Oh my god, they're about to die.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it.
What are you doing?
I don't think that's a
Oh
good
my
idea.
God. That
All it
looks
takes is
very...
for one of them to hit a car here, and then I'm gonna fucking put my car in the middle of the road.
Oh my god, then they will sue you. You'll say, why would they
My
park
light's
the
on.
car in the middle of the road? They do this on purpose. They endanger my life. And I am the most injured I will ever be in the entire life because the police have the car parking in the road.
Don't speed in street racing.
I'm waiting for the crosswalk to. Oh.
Like, just not to win the biggest lawsuit.
Yeah, let's try this again.
She's gonna walk back and forth across the crosswalk.
I think so. Oh my gosh, she did such a good job. Otherwise, it would be jaywalking.
We're so proud of you, honestly. You're very, very proud. You did great.
Is that Bill Smith?
I have no idea.
But he's still in there, deliberate. Oh, look at that old man. You think he has crack?
Ask him.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any cocaine? Hello? Sir? Excuse me. Sir? Do you have any crack? Where are you going? Why you not answer me? You just going to walk over the bench?
He literally caused brain damage.
I don't think he speaks English.
It explains a lot.
Honestly, yeah. At 10-9.
That's cool.
That is so cute. Ah, yes. All right. Mm, do you need me to? It's up to you. Yeah, that'd be fine. Oh my god. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm muted. Oh, thank you. Is a leash in the hallway? Murphy's. Oh, alright, I'll find it. Either one. Alright, thanks. This court taking too long. What if I just stop this stream before the verdict? Hahaha. We find the defendant. Oh, stream over. Oh my god, they put all the cones all the way across the street. To stop the street racers out there. Look at him. Hey there, Murphs. Oh my god, I was watching a video about a little bear who playing with a balloon next to the road. It was very cute.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the judge.
All rise. Court is now back in session.
Oh, exciting.
You may all be seated, thank you. So I have deliberated this case at length, and I have reached a decision in the case 2024 CM222 State v. Ella Brightstar. I apologise for the hiccups have come back. It was alleged that on the 30th of June this year, 2024, Chief Justice Killian Clarkson and Justice Stock Hilliard entered the private property of Miss Brightstar, causing alarm and distress to the defendant, who is allegedly undergoing threats from other unknown people. The incident involved significant tension and misunderstanding, with the governor interpreting the judge's actions as a security threat and responding with a firearm, while the judges maintained that they were simply on a benign visit to drop off a welcome neighbourhood card. Although the property document... give me 1 minute.
Do you want me to read?
Although the property documents were clearly signed over a year ago, Justice Hilliard claims that in his deposition he believed Miss Brightstar to have just bought the house. I'm going to try and get through this. I apologise. Throughout first-hand witness statements and testimony, there is no denial that the defendant presented a firearm at both Clarkson and Hilliard. There is no denial that there was damage to a mailbox, and there is no denial that Clarkson and Hilliard were at the mailbox. The defence have maintained that the two arrived at the property without prior notice. But when does any person post a letter without prior notice? A postman or a mailman doesn't call ahead of time to let a homeowner know that they're going to be delivering the mail. Although this was in the middle of the night, there is nothing to say that this was a suitable time that worked for both Hilliard and Clarkson. In order to fully understand the allegations of trespassing and HR 122, the Self-Defense Act, and the Castle Doctrine, it is important to understand the location of the mailbox in relation to the property. Although the property lines have been submitted, there is no evidence showing exactly where that mailbox is in relation to the property at 2888 Hillcrest Avenue.
Doesn't matter.
The only information given is in a statement with Doc Hilliard and Detective Jackson, where Justice Hilliard states the mailbox is located on the roadway in front of the property to the left of the driveway. It's therefore reasonable to say that both Clarkson and Hilliard were outside of the property boundary and on public property. Therefore, Miss Brightstar withdrew her firearm and aimed it at 2 members of the public in a public place, who were both, at the time, government officials. Now we're going to break down the charges. Assault with a deadly weapon is defined as the threat of force against another individual or a group of individuals that involves the use of a deadly weapon without legal justification or excuse. A deadly weapon, defined as a tool that can easily and readily replicate death, must be present even though it is not actively applied or fired during the commission of a crime. The deadly weapon must be shown or displayed as a threat of force or otherwise used to force others into doing doing the suspect's will against the individual's own wishes. Miss Brightstar demonstrated a threat of force against 2 individuals by withdrawing her firearm, a deadly weapon, that can easily and readily cause death.
Oh my god. She's gonna be guilty.
The weapon was present and used during the commission of the crime. For this charge to be aggravated, an individual must be an on-duty law enforcement officer or a government official, the latter being the case of Chief Justice Clarkson and Associate Justice Hillard. As such, this court finds the defendant guilty on 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Nice.
Moving on to aggravated false imprisonment. This is defined as a restriction of another person's movement within any area without justification or lawful detainment. From the statements provided, both Chief Justice Clarkson and Justice Hilliard were held at gunpoint and told not to move. Both individuals were inside a vehicle and did actively attempt to leave. They were given an opportunity to do so, but returned to talk with Miss Brightstar. This would indicate that they are not fully restricted in their movement, but were held at gunpoint. This court therefore finds the defendant not guilty.
It's not true.
Uttering threats is defined as knowingly uttering, conveying or causing a person to receive a threat of death or bodily harm and or destruction of personal property. In the first indictment submitted by Detective Sanchez, he states, Governor Brightstar proceeded to tell me that I needed to reach out to them and let them know that they are trespassed, and if they were to return, that she would have 2 dead judges on her property.
Does not meet
Although
the
this is a threat that meets the necessary criteria within the law for uttering threats, this was not conveyed directly to the witness. This was done via a third party and was stated to a detective. Throughout this trial, with the remaining evidence, there is no other evidence of uttering threats. As such, the defendant is found not guilty.
What's he on about? She told us she was going to kill
I'm
us.
now going to move on to sentencing for 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Miss Brightstar is hereby sentenced to 30 months in Bolingbroke State Penitentiary and will pay a fine of $2,500. Sheriff Stevens, you may place the defendant in handcuffs.
Oh.
This court.
I thought you are not free to
This
leave.
court session is now concluded. Thank you everyone for your time this evening. Go forth, be safe, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alfie, can I get you like for 30 seconds? Do you say you need me?
Go.
Okay.
I just got one
Come
question.
through.
One question, so.
I wish it didn't look like that.
What the fuck are you
We're
two
gonna have
doing?
to talk about this.
Oh,
Well,
that was interesting.
yeah. How long ago did this case start?
Today?
Like the trial?
At 7?
Yeah. Okay, so a little over 2 hours. That's not so bad. Honestly, I expected it to be like 4 or 5 hours long. I don't know why.
You should have been guilty all.
Yeah.
Difficult. I can't believe. Not guilty all.
No, it's
Is it
my
going
car.
back?
Do you
It's
want
a
it
great
back?
car, but it's my car. I mean, just park it when you're done with it.
Well, I'm just going back to the office.
Yeah, that's fine. Just park it at the office.
Oh my god.
It's just like,
I
why the
can't
fuck is my
believe.
car here?
I get picture of her in handcuff. It will be my new phone background. Wait, was that inappropriate, unprofessional shit?
Wait, that was you yelling in the back of the court in the beginning? I was fucking dying.
Oh, it sure was. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
dying.
I don't think she realized she was yelling.
Wait, what was I yelling? I don't remember.
I don't even know. It was just we all heard you.
It wasn't the whole pee-pad thing, was it?
I think
Oh
it was.
my god.
No, it's something different.
Oh man.
I don't understand
Look
why
at
the
the
fuck
golden
she was
right
found
now.
not guilty of the other two charges. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
The only thing I could think of is for the false imprisonment charges, it was
kind of
based
falls
off
under
of
the aggravated assault.
Yeah, it would fall under ag assault because she was holding them at gunpoint.
It's kind of a
and
stat,
threatening
but
them with
hey,
a
Well,
weapon.
she
It's worth
was
a
holding
shot.
them at gunpoint. She told them not to leave. That's false
I know.
imprisonment.
Yeah,
I know,
but
but
then
it
that
calls
also
the charge
falls under
stacking
ag
at that
assault.
point.
That's doing the having the victim do the will of someone with the weapon.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think that those
I don't
the
agree with
same
it either,
charge.
but that's the only explanation I can think of it.
I
Yeah,
think if
they're not the
anything,
same
like-
charge. They're not superseding charges. They're separate charges.
I
Because
know.
you can aggravated assault somebody without holding them false imprisonment, and she did both.
I think if you think a charge is too similar, just don't sentence them for both, just for one, whatever the highest is.
Chris Stevens has.
But if you committed it, you should be found guilty of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Should definitely do those things.
Nothing.
Wait, did they file articles? Oh no, not yet.
We left it unlocked for a reason.
They all immediately went to the meeting room after the trial. So
Oh.
Shout News has already released an article.
Yeah, so what's that mean? Going to the meeting room
it's
after the
a
trial.
felony charge.
We
No, no,
need
no.
to
It is
get
a
her
felony
out of
charge.
office.
They're probably going to impeach her.
It'd be stupid if they don't.
If the
My
legislature
understanding
Probably
is
a
that
totally different story if
She will
the
be.
rest of the people hadn't resigned from the legislature.
well, the fact that they didn't like do anything about it at all, like they all
Sup,
quit their
Jackie Wacky?
jobs
Oh my
and then
God.
they didn't participate in the public conversation.
This Shout News article
Okay, have
Right.
fun.
Sophie, that's not my car.
How you doing?
alleges
Yeah,
that
let's
Ella
see.
overstepped her
See,
bounds and
right,
threatened
you
both the
guys
Chief
want to
Justice
get
and the prosecutor with Doc, you're now just a prosecutor.
Oh my god, the emotion.
Somebody should probably tell Bex.
Oh god. I don't have any of their numbers.
I tell Bex about
Where
what I
is the
missed.
shot news article? Oh, here.
It's on Shout News.
Yeah, found it.
Somebody being just a prosecutor, I think maybe Doc. What I heard?
Get in here.
I'm loving all the khakis. I'll tell you.
How many fucking tweets did you put out, Doc? Holy shit.
This needs to be publicized. We cannot stand for this.
Regardless of your breed.
Very interesting.
I am making a strong effort to withhold certain comments.
Oh my god. A tweet from Skylar
Don't
Wright. The
allow
cat's going
yourself
back in
to
the
be
kennel.
censored.
Uh-huh.
Speak your mind, Murdank. The people need to know.
Well, at least it was only one felony. Put it that way.
She's lucky.
The cat's going back in the kill.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'd rather go.
Oh, there's a picture of her being put in the DSC cars.
Yeah, I just looked at that.
Oh, so many
Alright.
options
Oh my
for the
god,
phone
Gono Ash
background.
real smooth like the fucking cat.
What bars are open? Let's see.
I can open the sidebar if you just want to head over there.
Oh shit, you work at
Oh, let's go to the sidebar.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
Sidebar
sidebar.
it
It's a
is.
great
Yeah,
idea.
I'll open the sidebar.
Let's go to the sidebar. All right. I've got my Tauros. Oliver has the Granger. Oliver, you just come back to the office.
I'll grab
You
my
wanna
bar.
come?
Okay. All right.
To where?
I have to go.
Sidebar?
Oh, sure.
Anyone want to ride
I'm
to
glad
the
you guys are
sidebar?
okay.
Wait, where are you going?
I have to go out.
Where's
Why?
Eddie going?
You
What do
just
you
got
mean?
home.
Listen.
Fuck you.
Free
No,
rides
fuck,
to the
fuck
sidebar.
you.
Anybody? Killian? Doc? Sonny? No? Okay.
He has his own car.
No. No, get out of my car.
I had to get my car.
Doc, kick her out.
Robbing you. I'm robbing you.
You gotta get in the back. You know what? Because you're leaving us. Doc, get in here. Come to the driver's side door. There you go. Like what? Is it D&D? Just drive, Doc. It started. Oh, that works.
Whoops.
Not fuck out of here. So what do you have to like touch? Is that really why you're leaving? Is it? No, you don't have to leave for that. Why?
I need to go get dinner. We're hungry.
I have something for you.
Yeah? Is it kielbasa?
No, it's MRE.
Imari? You
Yeah.
still have that many? Some of those was mine. I put 40 in there. Did you eat them all? You eat them, my MREs? Wait, did he start?
Oh, there they are.
Speak of the devil and you shall receive.
Machinch. Oh my god. Alphys. 77.
How do you both feel?
The hostage or the unlawful imprisonment, and especially the uttering threats.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Oh well.
Well,
I mean, I could
the
play
bare minimum
devil's
was
advocate
achieved.
until the cows come home, but I don't know.
What do you think of my outfit?
I like it.
Yeah, looking very smart. Listen, I love you. I'll see you later.
Love you too.
I got to get to the house somehow. But anyway, good night. Mwah. Don't hate.
Good night.
Mwah.
Good night, Johnny.
Oh my god, good night. Mwah. I sleepy here. I look is so cute. I can touch the register. Let's try this. Perfect. Okay, they have come to the court today. I love it. The vacation was beautiful. Very nice. I have to go. Good night. Find somebody to reading, maybe. I don't remember where shit is. Is the court dockets? Where's the other window? Not that one. This one. Here we go. Reading. Who are we reading? Ah, let's read Flashy. Reading. Reading. Read this bitch. I don't know what he's doing, but we're reading. Oh, he was being the clerk there. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Have this sunny day and the above average night. We'll be back on Tuesday. Bye. Reading.